for your classes. So today I will be taking chapter 6 from class 7th science, and the name of the chapter is physical and chemical changes. Okay. So students, change of matter, if there is a change of matter, it leads to two types of changes. That can be a physical change or it can be a chemical change. Okay. So basically change of matter is going to lead either a physical change or a chemical change. Okay. So whether a chemical change occurs or a physical change occurs, it means there is a some change in the properties of a particular substance. Okay. So this chemical change occurs. This means that some chemical reaction has taken place, and in case of physical changes, what change is actually happening, we will discuss one by one about physical change and chemical change. In today's lecture, I will be discussing on physical change, and in the next part, I will discuss on chemical change. Okay. So just taking a roughly some examples in our day-to-day life, अपने day-to-day life में से कुछ examples आप लेते हैं. What is going to happen when you leave a milk in summers? Okay, you leave the milk at room temperature in summers. What will happen? जब आप दूध को summers में बाहर छोड़ देते हो, फ्रिज में नहीं रखते हो, रूम टेम्परेचर में छोड़ देते हो, तो क्या होता है? दूध फट जाता है. Okay? So what is that? दूध का फटना, वो एक लिक्विड था दूध, जो कि फट के थोड़े पार्टिकल्स टाइप के हो जाते हैं, थिक्स जैसा. वो बेसिकली क्या हुआ? वो एक चेंज है. इट कैन आइदर बी अ केमिकल चेंज और अ फिजिकल चेंज. नेक्स्ट लेट्स टेक सम अदर एग्जांपल. सपोज you take any cane, you take any of the metal rod or any objects, and you just beat it with a hammer. What is going to happen? That is going to be flattened. That metal rod will be flattened if you will beat it. या किसी केन को ही लीजिए, आप ड्रिंक्स वगैरह लेते हैं, कोल्ड ड्रिंक्स, तो केन्स में आती हैं वो, उनको पीने के बाद आप अपने पैर से भी अगर उसको ऐसे क्रश करते हैं, तो when you crush it changes, it is D-shaped or changes its shapes. So what is that? That's again either of any change of matter. Okay. Then comes the metabolism of the food in our body. When we eat food, metabolism occurs. The food get digested from the mouth to the windpipe and all. A process occurs. So वो basically क्या है? वो जो process एक हुआ, food का digestion हुआ, जो waste material थे, that is being removed out. Okay. और जो digest हुआ food, that is being distributed to different parts of our body. So what is that basically? That is again a change of matter. Okay. Now a very good example for the change of matter is which you see in your daily life, or rusting of an iron. You must have seen iron rust. Okay. आप किसी भी आयरन रॉड को, आयरन नेल को, या बहुत बार आपके बहुत सारे आयरन इक्विपमेंट्स हैं, उनको आप ऐसे ही छोड़ देते हो, जिसमें कि पानी लगते लगते क्या होता है, उसमें रस्टिंग हो जाती है. तो व्हाट इज दैट? दैट्स अगेन अ चेंज ऑफ मैटर. ओके. एंड अ वेरी कॉमन एंड गुड एग्जांपल आई विल टेल यू. व्हेन यू टेक अ वाटर, you dissolve sugar in it, or sometimes you take a water and you dissolve salt in it. Does the salt and sugar get dissolved in it? क्या salt और sugar को जब आप पानी में डालते हो तो वो घुलते हैं? बिल्कुल घुलते हैं ना. तो what is that? Again it's a change of matter. Something is changing. वो sugar particle जो थी वो पूरी तरीके से घुल गई और वो पानी में dissolve हो गई. Okay? So that is again a change of matter. Next comes, well, let's take another example. setting of milk into curd. What is that? Setting of milk into curd. Your mama makes curd at your home. You must have seen that. She warms the milk and she keeps it at room temperature for some time. तो वो क्या होता है, और उसमें जो भी आपके थोड़े से पार्टिकल्स होते हैं, थोड़े से डाल देती है कर्ड में. तो वो क्या है, कर्ड जो बनती है, जो प्रोसेस हो रहा है कर्ड फॉर्मेशन का, वो क्या है? That is again a change of matter. So all these processes which are taking place, जिसमें कुछ भी change हो रहा है, like boiling of water, very common example. When you boil a water, it is what? Vapors are being formed. When you boil a water, it is again a change of matter. Okay? So in our day-to-day life, if we will go through, we will see that from morning till we go on bed in the night, we have seen lots of changes of matter. It can be any change, it can be a physical change, it can be a chemical change. Okay? So we shall be discussing today about physical change, physical properties. We will see lots of examples, types of physical changes. Okay? So today's concentration is on physical change, and the next part of the video we will be dealing with chemical change. Okay? So I hope these examples which I have given to you, ये जो डेली लाइफ में, डेली रूटीन में बहुत ही कॉमन छोटे छोटे एग्जाम्पल्स अभी मैंने आपको दिए होंगे, वो आपको स्ट्राइक करेंगे एंड यू विल सी हाँ कि ये सारे जो हैं ये डेली लाइफ में हमारे साथ होते हैं, और यहाँ पे कहीं ना कहीं चेंज हो रहा है, मैटर का चेंज हो रहा है. वो फिजिकल चेंज है या केमिकल चेंज है, दिस वी विल सी. ओके? So before starting for the physical change, let's see what is the physical properties and what are some of the physical properties. उसके बाद हम physical change की बात करेंगे. Okay? Okay, so physical properties is a substance of any substance. Physical properties of any substance are those characteristics of a substance that describes its physical nature. क्या है physical properties? क्या है जो कि किसी substance के physical nature को describe करती है. Okay, suppose just take our example. किसी भी ह्यूमन बीइंग का अगर आपको किसी को उसके फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज से गेस करना है कि ये कौन है, तो व्हाट यू विल सी हाउ टॉल ही इज, व्हाट इज द कॉम्प्लेक्शन, ही इज फेयर, डार्क, और व्हाट फैट और स्लिम. सो दीज आर सम ऑफ द फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज, ओके, ऑफ ह्यूमन बीइंग्स. इसी तरीके से जो सब्सटेंसेस होते हैं उनके भी जो फिजिकल नेचर है किसी भी सब्सटेंस का, उन कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स को हम क्या बोलेंगे? दे आर द फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज. ओके, सो फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ अ सब्सटेंस आर दोज कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ अ सब्सटेंस दैट डिस्क्राइब्स इट्स फिजिकल नेचर. ओके, सो फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी डिस्क्राइब्स द physical nature of a substance. Fine. So next we shall see what are these physical natures of a substance. It can be color. किसी भी substance को आप देखेंगे तो सबसे पहले आपको क्या दिखाई देगा? कलर. कॉपर है तो वो ब्लू इन कलर है, कैल्शियम है तो it looks white. So like this different substances have got different colors. Okay, so आप देख के एक बार आपने देखा जहाँ blue color है तो you can guess it might be copper substance, or if you are seeing something it's white in color, oh it may be calcium, you can say. Okay, so सबसे पहली चीज आप जो देखोगे किसी भी substance की, वो क्या देखेंगे? कलर देखेंगे. कलर है, or it might be a symbol. Okay, so the first physical property can be color. It can be any color. Okay, calcium is white, gold is shiny. Okay, shiny color, yellow in color you can say. The next very important thing of a substance which tells about its physical nature is the density. And you will see a substance, you will see its density. What is the density of that particular substance? Okay, so next is the density. Okay, next is the shape. You will see what is the shape. It is cuboid. It is, if suppose a substance you are taking any of the substance like butter is there, so the shape can change, like butter is melting, so its shape is changing. So it can be any shape. You have taken ice cube, so it is cuboid in shape, or any metal you have taken, iron rod you have taken, so the shape is also a physical nature of a substance. Okay, next comes the size. What is the size of a particular substance? If you cut a piece of paper, you have changed the size has been changed. Okay, so next is the size. It is again a physical nature of a substance. After that comes the volume. So what is volume? Volume is the space that a substance occupies. कोई भी substance जो space occupy करता है उसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? Volume. तो किसी भी substance का क्या volume है आप वो देखेंगे. Suppose example, let's take example. If a substance is solid, it is occupying a particular space. कि हाँ इसने इतना space occupy किया. अब वो सॉलिड मेल्ट होके, मतलब वो आइस मेल्ट होके वाटर बन गई, लिक्विड बन गई, तो क्या होगा? उसका वॉल्यूम बढ़ जाएगा. जब वो पानी हो जाएगा, लिक्विड हो जाएगा, वाटर हो जाएगा, तो वाटर तो पूरा बिखर जाएगा, तो वो अपना जो स्पेस है वो बढ़ा लेगा, वॉल्यूम अपना बढ़ा लेगा. ओके, सो नेक्स्ट इज द प्रॉपर्टी, फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी इज वॉल्यूम. After that, a physical property comes the state of a substance. What is the state of a substance? Whether it's a solid, it's a liquid, or it's in a gaseous state. So, state of a substance is also a physical property. The state of a substance. Fine. So these are some of the physical properties that describe the physical nature of a substance. What are these physical properties? Color, density, shape, size, volume, state of a substance. So these physical properties, most of them you can look and tell. किसी भी substance का क्या color है आप देख के बता सकते हो. ठीक है, density you have to measure. शेप आप देख के बता सकते हो. साइज क्या है ऑलमोस्ट यू कैन गेस, बट हाँ एक्यूरेट यू कैन नॉट. वॉल्यूम आल्सो नॉट. स्टेट ऑफ मैटर आप देख के बता सकते हो. हाँ आइस है तो इट्स सॉलिड, वाटर इट्स लिक्विड, if some gas is there at a gaseous state. Okay, so these are some of the physical properties of a substance. Okay, so next what is going to happen if you see a substance, that is, firstly if you see a substance, if you color की बात करते हैं, कॉपर है या आयरन, गोल्ड है जैसा कि अभी मैंने बताया आपको, तो सी करके आप क्या देख सकते हो? कलर देख सकते हो किसी भी सब्सटेंस का कि क्या कलर है. नेक्स्ट यू कैन हियर if you will study the chapter metals and non-metals, you will get to know that metals are sonorous in nature. Sonorous in nature means कि उनके पास कोई sound होती है. आपकी स्कूल बेल है. Why does it sounds? It sounds because metal is sonorous in nature. Okay? So metals are sonorous in nature. Okay? So you can hear the sound of a bell. Okay? Next, feel is there. What you can feel? Just take a rubber. It is a very elastic. You can bend a rubber. Okay? Bending of a rubber. Bending of a rubber. I am just discussing the physical properties only. Okay? Next comes the touch. You can touch a substance, any substance you can touch, and you can tell whether it is hard or it's a soft substance. Okay? किसी substance को आप touch करके ये बता सकते हो कि ये substance hard है या soft है. After that comes the smell. Smell की बात करें तो acid से आपके घर में vinegar होगा. It is what? It is acid or any kind of acid is there. Acid कैसा smell करता है? Acid smells sour or there is some smell of acid. So smell you can see. Example is like acid का smell है या किसी भी चीज का smell हो सकता है. After that comes the measurement. Okay? अब कोई भी पर्टिकुलर सब्सटेंस है, उसका मेजरमेंट क्या है? वो उसका टेम्परेचर क्या है? उसकी बॉइलिंग पॉइंट क्या है? ये सारे मेजरमेंट्स क्या हैं? That is again a physical property. Okay? So we can see the physical property, we can hear a physical property, we can feel a physical property, we can touch it and feel it is hard or soft, we can smell it and we can measure it. Okay? So these are some of the physical properties. Next we are going to see the types of physical properties. Okay? So next is the types of physical properties. Now what is the types of physical properties? Basically there are two types of physical properties. अगर physical properties के types की बात करें तो दो तरह के physical properties होते हैं. एक तो extensive physical properties है, दूसरा क्या है? Intensive physical properties. Okay? So, intensive physical property and the second type is a extensive physical property. The first is the intensive. Okay. So now what is intensive physical property and what is extensive physical properties? Let's have a discussion on it. So intensive physical properties are those that can be measured. Okay? Intensive physical property वो physical properties हैं जिनको आप measure कर सकते हो. That can be measured no matter how much of an object or a substance there is. ठीक है? आप intensive physical properties को measure कर सकते हैं. इससे नहीं मतलब है कि कितना quantity में कितना है, कितना ज़्यादा है वो substance. It doesn't matter. Okay? So you can measure it. They are same whether the sample size is very large or स्मॉल। ओके, सो इंटेंसिव फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज की अगर बात करें तो आर दी प्रॉपर्टीज which can be measured, are the properties, we will see the examples of them right now, are the properties of a matter, or you can say are the properties of a matter that can be measured. ओके, क्वांटिटी से कोई मतलब नहीं है, वो ज्यादा है कम है, जितने भी क्वांटिटीज हो, बट इट कैन बी मेजर्ड। द नेक्स्ट कम्स द एक्सटेंसिव प्रॉपर्टीज। सो द एक्सटेंसिव प्रॉपर्टीज डिपेंड्स अपॉन द सैंपल साइज। वो पूरा किस पे डिपेंड करता है? सैंपल के साइज पे। ठीक है, यहाँ पे साइज का बिल्कुल भी मैटर नहीं कर रहा है इंटेंसिव प्रॉपर्टीज। एक्सटेंसिव प्रॉपर्टीज में depends on the size of sample। जो भी आपको सैंपल मिला है उसकी क्या साइज है उस पर डिपेंड करता है। अब एक्सटेंसिव को देख लेते हैं, क्या हम हो सकते हैं, जैसे वॉल्यूम, मास, साइज, ये सारी चीजें क्या है? एक्सटेंसिव प्रॉपर्टी है। ओके, वॉल्यूम इज देयर, मास इज देयर, size, fine। और if we will see the example of intensive property, so comes color। ठीक है, अब कलर को एग्जांपल लीजिए, कॉपर के पाउडर फॉर्म में कॉपर सल्फेट है या कोई भी सब्सटेंस है, कॉपर सल्फेट ही लीजिए, वो इतना भी है तो भी ब्लू इन कलर है, इतना भी है तो भी ब्लू इन कलर है। तो साइज से मैटर नहीं हुआ ना, ऐसा तो नहीं है कि इतना है तो वो स्मॉल क्वांटिटी में है तो वो ब्लू था और लार्ज क्वांटिटी में हुआ तो कॉपर हैज चेंज्ड इनटू व्हाइट। नो, दिस विल नॉट हैपन। गोल्ड की अगर इतनी क्वांटिटी है तो इट इज गोल्डन इन कलर, शाइनी। इफ इट इज दिस मच देन अगेन इट इज गोल्डन इन कलर। सो कलर जो एक फीचर है, ये क्या है? ये इंटेंसिव प्रॉपर्टी मींस कि सैंपल के साइज से ये वेरी नहीं करेगा। ओके, इट इज नॉट वेरी, बल्कि अगर आप एक्सटेंसिव प्रॉपर्टीज को देखेंगे तो इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द साइज ऑफ अ सैंपल। ठीक है, जैसे वॉल्यूम है, वॉल्यूम क्या है? अगर साइज छोटी है, बड़ी है तो वॉल्यूम चेंज होगा। मास, अगर कोई छोटा ऑब्जेक्ट है इट मे बी लाइटर इन वेट, बड़ा है तो इट कैन बी मोर इन वेट, सो मास इज आल्सो सेम। सिमिलरली फॉर द साइज, छोटा बड़ा है, साइज चेंज हो रहा है। बट कलर में क्या होगा? कलर जो है कि इंटेंसिव प्रॉपर्टी है, वो इतना है तो भी नहीं चेंज होगा, ज्यादा है तो भी नहीं। अनदर इंटेंसिव प्रॉपर्टी इज डेंसिटी। ओके, वाटर की डेंसिटी ज्यादा है या आप किसी और सब्सटेंस से कंपेयर कर लो, गैस, कोई गैस है, ओके, तो डेंसिटी पे डिपेंड करता है। अब फॉर एग्जांपल लेट्स सी, आप एक ग्लास में पानी लेते हैं, लेट्स टेक अ वाटर इन अ ग्लास, ओके, एंड यू पुट सम ऑयल ड्रॉप्स ऑन इट। सो आइदर यू पुट सिंगल ड्रॉप ऑफ ऑयल और यू पुट 4 drops of oil or you put 10 drops of oil, it will still float on the water only. What's the reason behind that? It's because its density is lighter than the density of water. ठीक है, तो डेंसिटी क्या हो गई? इंटेंसिव प्रॉपर्टी हो गई। आपने 1 ड्रॉप वाटर रखा तो भी ऑयल की डेंसिटी वही थी, 2 ड्रॉप को रखा तो भी, 4, 10 जितने भी ड्रॉप्स आपने डाल दिए, डेंसिटी चेंज नहीं हुई, डेंसिटी वही थी, वो स्टिल फ्लोट कर रहा है वाटर पे, इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू सेटल डाउन। ओके, नेक्स्ट इफ वी विल सी सम इंटेंसिव प्रॉपर्टी, बॉइलिंग पॉइंट। बॉइलिंग पॉइंट क्या है? बॉइलिंग पॉइंट, सो बॉइलिंग पॉइंट इज अगेन एन इंटेंसिव प्रॉपर्टी। The temperature at which a substance boils is a boiling point. अब आप वाटर एक ग्लास लीजिए तो भी एक सब्सटेंस, एक टेम्परेचर होगा जिसमें वो बॉयल करना स्टार्ट हो जाएगा। आप 1 लीटर वाटर तो भी जैसे ही वो उस टेम्परेचर पे पहुंचेगा water will start to boil. Okay, so it is again intensive property, means it is not dependent excuse me, it is not dependent on the size of a sample इतना है तो भी boiling point इतनी है, इतना ज्यादा है तो भी boiling point इतना ही है. Similarly is for the melting point. So melting point is again a temperature at which a substance melt. So कोई आइस है उसको मेल्ट होके लिक्विड में कन्वर्ट होना है, तो वो पर्टिकुलर टेम्परेचर जब वो अटेन कर लेगी तो इट विल मेल्ट एंड इट विल बी स्टार्ट टू बी फॉर्म्ड इन अ लिक्विड. अब आप आइस इतना 1 क्यूब लो, 10 क्यूब लो, बहुत सारी आइस लो, वो पर्टिकुलर टेम्परेचर पे जैसे ही पहुंचेगी आइस विल स्टार्ट melting. Okay, so this was about the types of physical properties: intensive property and extensive property. Extensive properties वो properties है जो कि डिपेंड करेंगी सैंपल के साइज पे. वॉल्यूम, मास, साइज, ऑल दीज थिंग्स ये वेरी करेंगे. वॉल्यूम वेरी करेगा, अगर कम सब्सटेंस है तो वो वॉल्यूम कम ऑक्यूपाई करेगा, ज्यादा बड़ा है तो वो एरिया ज्यादा लेगा, ज्यादा वॉल्यूम ऑक्यूपाई करेगा. सिमिलरली इज फॉर द मास एंड साइज. इंटेंसिव प्रॉपर्टीज आर दोस प्रॉपर्टीज which can be measured irrespective of its quantity or the sample quantity. कलर है, कलर हमेशा सेम रहेगा चाहे सैंपल थोड़ा सा है चाहे ज्यादा हो. डेंसिटी, बॉइलिंग पॉइंट, मेल्टिंग पॉइंट. ओके, सो दिस इज वेरी गुड to clear your concept. I hope you must have been clearly understood it. So please clear it here only, because when you will go in higher classes, this point will help you whether a particular property is an intensive property or extensive property. ये छोटी छोटी चीजें अगर आप अभी नहीं क्लियर करोगे तो हायर क्लास में जब और आपके सिलेबस ऐड ऑन होगा आपको ये सारी चीजें, बात की चीजें समझना मुश्किल हो जाएगा. Okay, so next we will discuss on physical change. So next let's discuss on physical change. Physical change, if we will say, is a change which occurs when there is, you can say, when there is an alteration or you can say some change in the physical property of a substance. So we have already discussed the physical property of a substance. So if there is any change or any alteration in that properties, this is called as physical change. Okay, अभी हमने physical properties का discussion किया, उसमें अगर कोई भी change आ जाता है या कोई भी alteration आ जाता है, कोई भी बदलाव आता है, तो उस change को हम क्या बोलेंगे? Physical change बोलेंगे. Okay, so the physical change, what does it leads to? It leads to formation of a substance, but not a new substance. Okay, the physical change does not lead to the formation of a new substance. कोई नया substance इसमें नहीं बनता है. जबकि अगर हम chemical change, in the next part of the video you will see that I am discussing about chemical change. In chemical change there is a formation of a new substance, but in physical change there is no formation of a new substance. or generally what happens, this physical change is a temporary change. Temporary change means कि बहुत छोटे समय का ये change होता है and it can be easily reversible. ये वापस से reverse हो जाता है into its original substance. जिस substance का change हुआ था वापस से उसी substance में ये बदल जाता है, तो एक बहुत ही temporary change है और reversible है. Okay, so it is mostly being reversed. So it can alter the shape and size of the existing substance. Now what can happen? कि the shape and size of the existing substance can alter. Fine. How it can alter? We have discussed the example of when you crush a cane. When you crush a cane, the shape and size of the cane is being destroyed. So that is what? That is a physical change. It's a physical change. No other substance is being formed in this. Cane is itself a cane only, but it has been destroyed or it has been reshaped or the shape and size has been changed. Okay. So one very important thing about physical change is that very little energy is required. Okay, very little energy, or you can say even heat is either absorbed or evolved. Very little. In chemical change, lots of energy is evolved, lots of energy is used, lots of heat is evolved, but in physical change this is not done. Okay, so physical change, let's see the definition and its features. Physical change is a change that occurs, okay, when there is a change, alteration in the physical property of a substance. Okay, so physical change is a change that occurs when there is a change or alteration in the physical properties of a substance. Physical properties हमने discuss की है अभी कि कौन-कौन से physical properties हैं, color है, shape है, so many things we have discussed. So उसमें से किसी भी property में अगर change आता है तो it is being called as a physical change. Okay, so now let's see the features of a physical change. So the first important thing about physical change is that it does not lead to a formation of a new substance. Okay, so no new substance is being formed. Fine. The second thing is that generally it is a temporary change. Generally, it is a temporary change, and it is reversed to form the original substance. Change is temporary and reversible. Okay, change is temporary and reversible. Next, it can alter or it can change the shape and size of existing substance. Okay, so it can change the shape and size of the existing substance. And the last very important thing about it is that very little heat or energy is being evolved and consumed. Is absorbed, or you can say even evolved. Okay, so students, we got to know that physical change is nothing but the change in physical properties, and we have seen some of the features. No new substances being formed, change is temporary and reversible. It can change the shape and size of the substance. Very little heat and energy is absorbed or evolved. Okay, so now we will see some of the examples of a physical change. So let's discuss the examples of a physical change. We will discuss on the examples. The first example I will give you is the crushing of cane. As there is a cane, when we crush it, there is a physical change because the shape and size has been changed. But no new substance is formed, so it's a physical change. Okay, crushing of cane. Okay. The cold drinks and any cane that we use. Next example you can see is melting of ice cubes. What is going to happen when ice cube melts? There is a physical change. Okay, again the shape has been changed. Volume, it has covered a large volume now because ice has been converted into water. So melting of an ice. In fact, when it has been melted, even the state has been changed from solid, it has been converted into liquid state. Okay. Next, the boiling of water. Boiling of water is again what? It's a physical change. Here again you can see that when water boils, it converts into vapors and it is a physical change. Okay. Next is mixing of sand with water. Okay. Although sand does not mix completely with water, the particles are being remained, but it is an example of physical change. Next, if you will see, when you dissolve a sugar or a salt into a water, sugar and salt solution it becomes. So that is again dissolving sugar into water is a physical change. Dissolving sugar or salt in water. Another physical change is breaking a glass. If you break a glass, that is also a physical change. Okay, glass breaking is a physical change. Then cutting, or you can say chopping a wood. Cutting wood. Wood cutting is again a physical change, or even you can say chopping of a book. Mixing different colors of marbles. Different colors of marbles or pebbles, you can say. Okay, so students, these are some of the examples of physical change. There are other many examples, lots of examples are there in our daily life. We shed paper, that is also a physical change. Subdivision formation of dry ice, that is also a physical change. So lots of physical changes are there. And here I have given you some of the examples: crushing of a cane, melting of an ice, boiling of water, mixing of sand with water, dissolving sugar, salting water, breaking glass, cutting wood, mixing different colors of pebbles or marbles. So we have seen all, we have read about the physical properties, types of physical property, and also we have seen physical change, its example. So I hope the concept of physical change has been very clear to you. So this was all for today. In the next part 2, please continue to watch it, in which we will be discussing on chemical change. Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching my video. Please give a like button if you like it. And if you have not subscribed our channel Oli Scholar yet, please do subscribe it so that you can get the updates whenever we upload the video. Okay. And do not hesitate to comment us in the comment section. Our email ID, our phone number, everything is provided. If you have any queries, please do mail us, or you can also contact us or on our phone number. Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching my video. Please give us a like button.